This video is brought to you by Skylines II, available for download now on PC via Steam, the Microsoft Store, or PC Game Pass.
If I pass out on camera, is that good content?
I didn't want to use my feet, but I think I have to.
Hello, I'm Emma Fife, and welcome to Ways to Play City Skylines II Challenge. Today, 2 contestants will be competing to see who can grow their city the fastest while completing a series of absolutely fair and reasonable challenges in the most realistic city builder ever, City Skylines II. Only one will be crowned the ultimate builder and walk away today with absolutely nothing but bragging rights and a knowledge that they might have a future in city planning if they're ever in need of a career change. And who are these people anyway? Well, let's meet them. They are Bailey Meyers.
My motto as a city planner is don't listen to the people. They don't know what's a good city because they aren't doing the city planning.
And also joining us today, we have Dave Klein.
I'm pretty known for playing Souls games and platform games, and I think those skills probably translate directly into city planning.
Both players have been presented with the challenge of reaching the big town milestone in City Skylines 2 in the shortest time possible. Sounds easy enough, right? Not the way we're playing. While we will be playing with unlimited funds so that no one gets slowed down by real-world concerns like money, as I mentioned before, we've thrown in a series of challenges to make their jobs just a little bit more interesting. Let's take a look at the first one. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Emma. I'm very excited. I've decided to build my hometown, Deerfield. So I'm going to recreate it for this challenge as fast as I can, and I feel pretty good about it.
Oh, this is beautiful. It's like I'm being invited to a party.
First challenge. Also, I see balloons there. I'm not sure what that's going to be. Make your mark. Spell out the name of your city using the new and improved road builder.
My city is such a long name.
Can I change the name of my town to S?
No.
Okay.
I named my city Chicago 2, Better Chicago.
I believe there's a colon.
There is a colon in there because Dave's from Chicago and I want to psych him out. So maybe I do the initials of it?
No, you have to
Nope,
spell
I
out
have to do the whole thing?
the name.
The whole thing. Great. I love that I made this choice.
The fact that I'm on this timer too and I'm trying to spell these letters is actually making me go slower.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be gorgeous. It's not gonna be good for like a road, but it is gonna look so nice.
These roads are really stupid.
Just trying to remember cursive. Don't totally remember how to make letters in cursive.
Just like my hometown. This feels just like it. I think this is what the city planners did when they planned it.
All right, C-H-I-C. C-H-I-C. A, and then, all right, yeah.
And then
I've lost
go.
track of what my letters are is the major problem I've got going on for myself here.
I'm gonna make the I think, do the crossy thing, because then I get more residential areas I can build.
This is the G. I have made it to the G in Chicago.
The first of 2 Chicagos.
Deerfield. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm on a timer here. I gotta go fast.
Chicago 2, Better Chicago. I did it. Victory. And now people have to live here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Ha! Milestone 1, tiny village. I'm there. I'm winning.
Despite having to make some bizarrely shaped roads and the letter spelling out the town Deerfield, Dave still managed to hit the tiny village milestone at 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So off to a good start.
I had to spell out a sentence.
You did have to spell out quite a few more words than Dave, so no great surprise there that Dave seemed to be ahead from the jump, but let's take a look at the next challenge and see how things go from there.
Okay, I've been invited to another party. Is this one going to be as fun as the last? Challenge number 2, create an area where residential, business, and industrial zones all share a border. Like 4 corners in Colorado and New Mexico, but with zoning. Good. Yeah, I can do that. Cool.
Okay, so you know what? That's what I built the Deerfield part of the top 4. That's perfect. That's gonna be my slums.
Could be a circular.
Circle seems like
Border.
a good... I do have an O right here. Okay, well, we have several O's in Chicago. That's the thing about Chicago. It's got several O's. That's what everyone always says about it. I've been to Chicago twice.
There aren't multiple O's in Chicago.
In mine there are. That's why it's better.
We're gonna also do the density housing there. I'm just gonna be like this evil person who has like the worst area of town is all purposefully built here.
Just you wait, people of Chicago do better Chicago. This is gonna be the best city experience of your ding-dang life.
I'm being like now like the landlord that you'd be like, who would do this to people? That's what I'm going for here. So what have you turned me into, Emma?
Awesome! I did it. This is a city people can live in now. They're gonna love putting their business somewhere where they can't get electricity, and I don't know how to get them electricity. Everywhere else has it. What are you complaining about? Just go to your neighbors if you need electricity. My God.
It's solar power, right? Is it not sunny enough?
I get, oh my God, you could be right. Well, okay, whatever. You know, screw it. I'm gonna a coal power plant next to the cemetery. You go to the cemetery to mourn your dead ones, and you're right next to the smog of the coal power plants.
Now, Bailey, you discovered pretty quickly that the layout of your streets made it a bit challenging to get electricity to some of your residents.
Yes, it turns out that cities are built on a grid frequently for a reason, and not as the cursive letters that form the word Chicago.
Meanwhile, Dave, you discovered that your town was solar powered, but that wasn't quite working for you, so you built a coal mine on top of some houses?
Look, I think it's worth saying that I started out trying to do the right thing. I was clean energy, solar power, but I was in a rush to beat Bailey, and I was like, you know what? Who cares? If smog gets all over the houses or the cemetery that I built right next to it, I don't think anybody minds. It's Halloween. It's an atmosphere.
Very atmospheric air.
Speed running the Industrial Revolution.
You know what, Emma? Sometimes people don't want to have a big commute. They don't want to have to drive to work. You can roll out of bed and go to the coal mine.
So benevolent.
And then go to the elementary school.
That's also right there.
That's also right next to the coal mine.
Think of the story of it.
You can drop off your kid on your walk to work.
It's perfect.
Well, we'll see if the residents of Deerfield continue to think that this is a perfect sort of living scenario as we take a look at our next challenge.
In City Skyline 2, it's easier than ever to get the grid up and running. Whenever you're building a power-generating building, plant, or high-voltage power lines, you must demonstrate the power of electricity by making a balloon stick to your head.
I was wondering, I saw them and I didn't even stop to question. I was like, I didn't think even for a second, that seems ominous, and I should have.
I'm glad I got most of that out of the way now, but we do have balloons, so we'll find out. I also don't know if I'd be able to make it stick to my head, so I'm hoping that...
You don't know how to make a balloon stick to your head? You just rub it.
Oh.
And it sticks to your head.
I mean...
Static electricity.
This is why my city looks the way it does.
Okay.
It's because I don't know things like this, basic concepts. Yeah, I think this is good for my farms. It's connected to the power grid already, so I don't think I'm gonna have to do that.
If I pass out on camera, is that good content? I'm gonna just try and do this without really messing up the hair that our dear people have worked so hard on. Maybe? Nope. All right, here we go. We're just going for it. Sorry. I really got to get in there. Ah, beans. Oh, this is not gonna, I'm going for the run now. Yeah, this is a good camera angle for everyone. Everyone agrees. This is the best camera angle. Nope. I'm just gonna hold it. We're gonna one-hand this thing.
I would like to point out, Dave, that you immediately asked me how you make a balloon stick to your head.
I guess I never did it as a kid. I'm sorry my childhood in Deerfield wasn't great.
But Dave, your entire strategy here was to not build any more power lines.
That's why I built 3 coal plants immediately. I built solar power immediately. I connected it all. I was like, I don't want to deal with this static electricity thing.
Meanwhile, Bailey, you were still failing to get power to some of your residents. So you did blow up a balloon.
I did. I blew up a balloon and I did a really good job about it, and I didn't mess up even once.
I mean, as long as you're holding it on your head, it's kind of stuck there.
It definitely was a detriment. I couldn't use any of my cool keyboard shortcuts, and it also really made fixing the power situation in the middle of the word Chicago more of a challenge than it already was.
Which I believe you never fixed.
No, I just decided that if people didn't want to live in the dark, they could live in other houses.
Well, we'll see what else Bailey's residents have to complain about as we take a look at our next challenge.
I feel real fear in my body right now. You may not touch the keyboard or mouse with your arms, hands, or fingers for 10 minutes.
Does my elbow count as arms? I mean, I guess, okay, I'm gonna count my elbows. Okay.
My arms, hands, or fingers. That covers a lot of my body. I would say the most important parts for gaming.
You know, I was starting to think like, oh, I'm gonna nail this so fast. I'm just about done, and now you... I think this is better.
I just don't know how many opposable thumbs my chin has. But if I were to take a guess, I'd say 0.
No, this town's gonna thrive anyways. It's on fast forward, triple fast forward.
Emma, you want to come over here really fast and unpause this game for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh my god, thank you so much. And could you also center it back on the town?
Yeah.
I've never before wished I was more coordinated with my feet.
So you see the C in the very first C in Chicago. The very first one.
This one?
Yep, that's the one. So a few of those blocks haven't been designated yet. If you want to just click those with...
So like some of these here
yeah,
can
the
be
ones that aren't a color
residential.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah, if we want to click on those.
I hate this challenge. This is by far the worst one. This is gonna be an eye-opening moment to see how coordinated Bailey is with her feet.
You see that area right there by the graveyard and the high school?
By the graveyard and the high school.
Yeah.
Up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't we click...
Just put some shopping right in front of
Put
us.
some shopping.
Right here.
It'll be like downtown in a CW show.
Uh-huh.
You know, they'll go to the grill after.
Yeah, okay.
Eat some pizza.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then hang out in the cemetery with their vampire significant others.
I feel like this is what I deserve for my coal mine. A hellscape.
The two of you had very different approaches to this challenge. Dave, you read the challenge and you immediately went into trying to use your face to use the mouse.
I have a thing. I don't like feet.
Yeah?
So I didn't want to get my feet on the keyboard.
But you know whose arm it's not part of?
Oops.
Mine.
Emma got really good at city planning. I helped her. It's called thinking outside the box. Think outside the city grid. Think outside the word Chicago.
I guess I didn't know there was like a call a lifeline option here, so.
Well, we definitely learned that Dave has a surprising amount of facial dexterity. What happens next? You'll have to watch now and find out.
Okay, next challenge. Challenge 5. Nobody wants an unhappy populace. Have Emma choose a random disgruntled citizen posting on Chirper. Immediately halt your plans to address their complaints. Oh no.
Let's open up your chirper.
Open up my Chirper.
Okay.
Okay, education is amazing.
Yep.
They're looking for workers.
Mhm,
They're appalled at the healthcare.
Mhm.
Plenty of free time. Hashtag happy life.
Yes.
I'm literally melting in the seat. I don't think I can fix that. Please don't make me fix global warming.
Yeah, this is good. All right, James Mason.
No, don't read that one.
The smog is just unbearable. Someone should really deal with all this hashtag air pollution. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to address the air pollution in your town immediately.
Hey Dave, does this mean you're going to be building a bunch of new power lines?
I think it might. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, so
you need to stick
that's
a balloon
one,
to your
right,
head
right.
now, please. Mm-hmm.
Come on. This is like the most untieable balloon. Okay, that's not, I need to get it wrapped. Is there like some secret sauce to tying a balloon? I don't know. Okay, got one. All right, here we go. All right. All right, great. We're in power. Literally.
I think that what I'm gonna make you address is the fact that your healthcare system is bad. I did see a notification that an abnormal number of people were dying.
I can't imagine why. A lot of people are getting sick, but I just built a hospital. Go to the hospital.
Sounds like you didn't fully address your...
I'll build another one.
Well,
This is gonna be a 2-hospital kind of town.
I'm gonna tell you that I don't know that a hospital is preventing people from getting sick.
Okay, great. We've got a medical clinic, a hospital, and a disease control center all in the same block. And if that guy's not happy with that, I genuinely don't know what to tell him. Specialized treatment ward in the hospital. Yes, we've got that. A helipad. Amazing. Trauma center. These people are gonna be so well taken care of, it's crazy.
Oh no. I thought I had to build a transformer station, but it's not making me. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think. Wait, the smog's unbearable still? How come? Okay, it was attached for a second. I'm counting that.
Ooh, a new signature building. Fun. A rock musician wishes to live in better Chicago. Makes sense.
Hey, Boomtown. All right, I still got something.
I put in a second hospital. It's next to the cemetery. So at the very least, it's not a long commute.
Yeah, convenient.
All right. So I got rid of all the industry next to where people lived. I got rid of the coal plants, other than the new one I built. But that's like way far away from where everyone lives, like all out on its own island, basically. So I think I'm good here.
Hey, it went up.
What about well-being?
Well-being.
Okay,
Also
that's
pretty
been quite
good.
high. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I improved it.
I think you did.
Thank you.
I think you improved the health of your
they have a
citizens.
They have a
That's
whole building for researching diseases.
really what we were after, so.
All of my electric producing areas were mainly smog producing stuff that were built around high schools and homes, and the college was built there, the university, the elementary school.
Just gathered every developing brain in the place and put them under all the chemicals.
Every bit of that was built around my coal plants.
Right.
So the way to solve that was I had to destroy all of my coal plants, which then meant that I had to build more electric grid stuff, which then meant that I had to do the balloon challenge thing. Finally. And as it turns out, I'm not very good at tying a balloon. So I learned that as well.
That doesn't even need static electricity to work, Dave. That just
No.
needs fingers.
Yeah. Bailey, your situation was a bit dire because there were an abnormal number of people dying.
Dire feels strong to me. People die, Emma. That's
How
how
are-
cities work.
How are people dying?
Car accidents.
Right, and what was your solution to the car accidents and the illnesses?
Build a new hospital. Sorry. 1 second. It was build a new hospital.
So it's just like we're not gonna fix the dying part. It's just so people who are already injured
Right.
will have a place to go, I guess.
And with that, we move on to our final challenge.
Keeping your citizens entertained is a great way to maintain happiness and entice new residents. Build a signature building to enrich your citizens' lives.
Oh, that's not too. Okay. I thought like all these have been so like brutal. I was like, there has to be some trick I don't know about this challenge.
Just
Okay.
a signature building.
Okay. All right.
Well, I did just build a rock star mansion right next to the freeway. But I can wait for another one to be revealed, and in that time, do whatever I can to fix this stupid city.
Ooh, Corundum Condos, a modern classic that puts a smile on the faces of its inhabitants. I don't know why they care so much about a condo complex, but apparently they do. All right, so that's good. Wait, they're thumbs down. Oh, it's because I destroyed a house to do it. Nobody liked that house. This is for the people, the good of the people. I guess a post office isn't a bad idea. I don't know why it took me so long to build one. I think people like post offices. Okay. And mailboxes. Sure. Here, take your mailboxes. Take the mailboxes for everybody. Yeah, let's build like a full-on hospital. That'd be good. Disease Control Center. Ooh, wait, no, Health Research Institute. This is me making up for all the people that live next to the coal plants. Now I'm trying to make it so they all get treated. They're all gonna be good and safe and healthy. We'll build another university, buy it. So this university is like known as a medical campus. I'm gaming the system. You get 100 XP every time I build a park. I'm just building parks nonstop. Big town. There we go.
Stop the timer.
All right.
All right, and that was the last challenge, yeah? So if I just,
No, you're still racing to get to Big Town.
I have to get to Big Town. I forgot what our goal was. I was like, all right, we're good. This is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, let's wrap it up. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make a big town then. How far away is my big town? Let me find out. Milestones. Busy town, big town. Okay, I'm 2 milestones away. I can do this. All right, we're gonna race. And another dog park. You know what? No new buildings, just dog parks. I've made up my mind. And we'll do some large sports parks. An American football field. We got a sports team, baby.
What's the name of your sports team?
The Burrs. It's got a 34 attractiveness. That's great.
34 out of what?
I assume 34. People have begun dying more than usual because of road accidents. Why? That road doesn't go anywhere. That's fine. Some roads don't. Some roads don't go places. That's the thing you learn in city planning school. Some roads are just for decoration. I did it. Next milestone, it's a busy town. It's not a big town.
Yeah, that's
close enough?
That's close enough. Yeah.
Great.
That's where we're gonna stop you. Yep. You can go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bailey completed her challenge in 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 1 second, but she didn't actually complete the challenge. We had to stop her on Busy Town because she forgot that there was a race component. But Dave came in with a time of 1 hour and 49 seconds, making him today's winner!
Yeah!
Thanks to Paradox Interactive and the City Skylines II team for the opportunity to explore just how exhilarating city creation can be. And to Bailey and Dave for being such good sports about it. Congratulations again to Dave, today's winner!
Thank you so much.
And Bailey, there's always tomorrow.
Chicago 3, best Chicago.
City Skylines 2 is available now on PC via Steam, the Microsoft Store, and PC Game Pass. So what are you waiting for? Get to building.
I came around. I had a whole villain arc where I came around and
Classic railroad baron.
Right, Emma came in and saved me from my slumlord ways and turned me into a much better person.
I'm glad you experienced growth today.
Yeah.
I think it was through force.
I'm glad that Bailey remembered eventually that this was a race.
You did forget. I was just sort of like, no more challenges. I can just casually build, and everyone's just tapping their watches waiting for me to reach the next milestone.